Thanks for joining me today with my craft with me. I'm glad you're here. What I'm showing you is a couple of pictures of some flower pots that I really fell in love with. But who in the world in their right mind wants to pay $50 and $55 for a 5.5-inch pot to a 10-inch pot? So come along as I do my own flower pots, and I'll list everything that I'm using in the description box below. I got my 2 terracotta pots from Lowe's, and they were $7 a piece, and unfortunately the bottom also was $7, so each pot for the 2-piece was $14 a piece. Now that still beats the $50. But I want to do 2 because I need to repot 2 different plants. So I went ahead and I had some ivory paint on hand. You can do any color you want, but I went ahead and put the ivory in the little dandelion stamp I got from Amazon.com. The roller that you see I will be using for the second one I also got from Amazon. My paint came from Hobby Lobby. But you can use, whatever if you just have some on hand. And then I have some honeycomb brown paint, and I also have on hand trail tan. So you can use a lighter color or a darker color. You can get creative yourself with these. So I went ahead and used a little dandelion stamp and sort of put these all different ways, tossed about throughout on the painted flower pot. And then I'm going to go ahead and also do the edges. And you could actually paint this on, but I didn't want any brush marks. I really like that sponge look. If you don't want to use a brush, you can use a sponge or just a paper towel and dab that on. Got a little bit of paint. I don't want it real wet and globbed on, but on the side of the flower pot, I'm just going to dab a little bit of brown, sponge it on throughout, just to give it that little bit of, I guess you would say a little bit of a dirty look. And then I'm going to take these and take them out to the shop and put 2 clear matte finish on them to seal the paint in, because I'm not sure how these are going to do with water, watering them in the paint, if it will seep through and run. So I thought I would just go ahead and seal that paint on there. And I have a couple of plants that I want to plant in this, but I definitely did not want to spend $50 a pot. This is how the first ones come out. And I really like how it looks. For the second one, I have 2 different color greens. I'm going to use this mossy meadow. I like more the sage green on the second one. And this roller I got from Amazon.com. I think it was like, I don't know if it was $7 or $14. And it's really meant to roll on the wall, but I want to use it on the flower pot. I thought about rolling it sideways, but I didn't. I'm going to roll it back and forth and get as much of that dandelion green on there. And then again, I'm going to do the edges with the honeycomb brown, and then I will take it out and seal it. going to take these 2 flower pots out to the shop and spray 2 coats of matte finish on all 4 pieces. I'm going to put my plants in it, and this is how they come out.